Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to you. It is Friday already. Isn't it always weird between like Christmas and New Year's? It's like, what day is it? Because some people are having time off and all these sort of things. But it is Friday. So welcome to Friday. You made it to Friday. And welcome to another episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. My name is Pinique Singleton from Build a Lasting Legacy. I'm on here every Monday and Friday, 6:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come hang out with me in the mornings, just a little morning motivation, maybe some tips, maybe some advice, maybe some encouragement. You never know what I'm going to talk about in the morning. So just hop on whenever you are up at this time or catch the replay. So speaking of which, if you are on here this morning, make sure you drop a comment so I can come back and say hello to you at the end. If you're watching a replay, drop a comment. I can come back and reply back to you later and just thank you for watching. But let's go ahead and get this thing started, right? I know you guys are ready to get your Friday started. You are ready to get your day started. So let's go ahead and get into this message this morning. So, earlier this morning, I had to get up and take my mom to the airport kind of early. She had an early flight. So when I got back to the house, I was like, oh, I'm just going to sit down and relax for a minute. I had this blanket, this really soft blanket, and I'm wrapped up in the blanket, and it's all cozy. I had some cozy pajama pants on, and I was feeling real comfortable, right? I was feeling real comfortable. But then it was time to get up. Like I set an alarm just in case I fell asleep or something, right? But I was real comfortable. But then when it was time to get up, guess what? I didn't want to get up because I was so comfortable. I mean, I had on my little soft pajama pants. I had that blanket. I mean, I was feeling good. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? But I knew as soon as I took the blanket off, it was going to be a little chilly and I was going to be cold. I just didn't want to get up, right? So I just wanted to sit there and stay there because I was comfortable. So that reminds me, I started thinking about life, and that reminds me of, that there's the saying called the comfort zone, right? We all hear about people talk about the comfort zone. And so what is your comfort zone? I looked it up actually just to see what the definition was. And one of the definitions that I came across said your comfort zone is a place or situation where one feels at ease or without stress. Pretty accurate, right? Pretty accurate. Your comfort zone is where you feel safe, right? You feel like it's no stress. You're comfortable being there. You don't have to do too much. You don't have to do anything extra. You don't have to stretch yourself. It is comfortable. It's easy to be there, right? That's your comfort zone. And so my thing is, what would have happened? See, it's so funny because the definition is a place where you feel at ease, you feel safe, you feel like you don't have any stress. But how many of you know that staying in your comfort zone oftentimes creates situations of stress, right? It creates situations that are undesirable, right? Think about it. If I would have sat there and just stayed cuddled up in my little blanket this morning, what would have happened? If I would have sat there just a little bit longer, maybe, I would have gotten stuck in traffic. Because y'all know how traffic is, right? You could leave 5 minutes later and traffic is ridiculous, right? Just 5 minutes, right? So maybe I would have got stuck in traffic. And then if I would have got stuck in traffic, maybe I would have been late for work. And if I would have been too late for work, I possibly could have been written up, right? And if that happens too many times, maybe I would be fired, right? And I know this is extreme, but I'm just taking you down the ladder of what could have happened if I would have just continued to sit there in that blanket in that comfortable place, right? So then what? I'm fired. Then I don't have a job, so then I'm stressed out because I can't pay my bills. I'm stressed out trying to find another job. All kinds of things can happen by you just staying in your comfort zone. So my question for you is, what is your comfort zone? Yeah, we're talking about me being wrapped up in a blanket and possibly being late for work, but I'm talking about in life. Your comfort zone might be your job. Maybe you really know that you can be doing better. You really know that you want to go for another position, but you're comfortable. You don't want to have to learn anything new. You don't want to have to go to an interview. You don't want to have to work with a whole new set of people. That's uncomfortable. That's uneasy. You might have some anxiety. You might be nervous about that. So you just end up staying where you are. Or maybe your comfort zone, it could be that job. Maybe you need to leave the company altogether. Or maybe there's a business you want to start. Or maybe your comfort zone is something else. But I want you to think about, what is your comfort zone? What is that place where you just stay? You just stay right here. This is me right here. I'm not moving outside of this box right here. Right? I want you to think about that because, we're coming upon a new year. And a lot of people have goals that they want to achieve in the new year. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You're not going to achieve anything staying in that box. You're not going to achieve anything staying inside of that comfort zone, right? But I have news for you. It is going to be hard. You know, it is going to be difficult, but when you break out of that box, when you try something new, there are so many benefits. So that's why you hear people say things like, you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable, right? Or you hear people say the best things happen outside of your comfort zone. But those are so true. I promise you, they are so true. You know, I posted something yesterday, a little quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he said, you know, what you're afraid to do is a clear indicator of the next thing that you need to do. And that's so true, because a lot of times the things that we're fearful of, the things that cause a little uneasiness, a little stress, a little anxiety, the things that we immediately want to say no to, are really the things that we need to do. Because guess what? You can't get new results by doing old things. You can't get new results by doing the same things, right? You can't get different results by just staying in that comfort zone and doing the same thing. So you have to stretch yourself, right? I want to encourage you, and I want to challenge everybody that's watching this live to stretch yourself in 2019, right? So the rule of thumb that I want you to go by in 2019 is, if an opportunity presents itself and your first thought is to say no, I want you to say yes, right? If it makes you nervous, if you start to feel like, oh my gosh, I can't do that, I want you to just say yes, and I want you to do it. And it is going to be a little uncomfortable. I mean, you're getting outside of your comfort zone. It's going to be uncomfortable, but it's going to lead to greater comforts. Remember, I said earlier, if you stay in your comfort zone, it leads to more stress. It can lead to problems. It can lead to issues. It can lead to undesirable situations, right? But when you get outside of that comfort zone, it might be something that you're not used to, but then you're going to get results that you're not used to, right? A lot of people said my 2018 didn't go how I wanted it to go. And I was like, well, what did you do different this year? Well, they didn't do anything different. Well, if you didn't do anything different, of course, it didn't go how you wanted to go. Of course, you didn't get different results because you didn't do anything different, right? So I challenge you in 2019 to step outside of that comfort zone. I challenge you to do something different. At least some people say you should do something you're scared of every single day. But if not every day, at least every week, do something that you've never done before. Do something that makes you nervous. Do something that makes you uncomfortable. Do something that you've never tried before. Because a lot of times, once we finally get outside that comfort zone and try something different, we realize that we actually like it. Or we discover something that we're good at. We discover talents that we didn't even know we had. But if we wouldn't have stepped outside and we wouldn't have tried anything new, we would have never known. You know, it's just like the other day, my mom had made some deviled eggs, and she asked my nephew, do you like deviled eggs? And he said, no, I don't. And she was like, have you ever tried them? And he was like, no. So how does he know that he doesn't like them? So that's my question to you. How do you know that you're not good at that thing that you really want to do, but you're scared to do? Because you haven't tried to do it, right? How do you know that you can't get that promotion? How do you know that you can't run a business? How do you know that you can't lose the weight that you want to lose? How do you know? Because you never tried. So my challenge to you, like I said, in 2019, I want you to try something different. I want you to do something different. I want you to do different activities so you can get different results. And just let me know how it goes. If it's uncomfortable, great. That's even better. Like, the more uncomfortable you are, the better, right? And guess what, guys? If it absolutely doesn't work out, now you know. You just don't ever do it again. But if you do it and it was like, that wasn't bad, you found out something that you can do. You found out something that's going to take you to a new level. Because I tell you, if there are some situations that I didn't want to do. There's some things people invited me to go to here, go there, go here, go to this networking event. And I didn't really want to go, but I went. And by putting myself in that different situation and getting those different experiences, I got around different people that have helped me to accomplish different things. So try something new, try something different, try something that you never thought you would do, and just see how it goes. Just let me know. It may go well, it may not, but at least you did it. At least you're not sitting there wondering, well, what if I would have done that? So get outside of that comfort zone, ladies and gentlemen. The whole world awaits. There's so many things. Once you get outside of that box, you're going to be like, whoa, I didn't even know all this was out here, right? So if you want 2019 to be the best year yet, you have to get outside of your comfort zone. Staying in your comfort zone actually ends up in the long run causing you to be uncomfortable. All right, so that's all I have for y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I just want you guys to have an awesome and amazing day. I thank you guys for hanging out. Hey, Sylvester, good morning. Hey, Crystal, Utoka, thank y'all for jumping on the live this morning. I appreciate y'all. Anybody watching the replay, I appreciate you as well. Make sure you leave a comment. And if you enjoyed this message, please like, comment, and share. If you know a friend that needs to hear this, go ahead and tag them, so they can make sure they don't miss this morning, right? So I'm going to get out of here. And I also want you to get off of social media, and I want you to get out there and be great on purpose today, okay? Because I know you can do it. I believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself and make the choice to be great. And remember, you can't be great by doing average activities, right? You can't be great and be average at the same time. So you got to step outside of that comfort zone, and you have to do something different in order to get different results. All right? So let's go out here and kill it today. Y'all have an awesome and amazing Friday. And I'll see y'all right back here Monday morning, 6:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right? Y'all have a good day. I love y'all.